Yo, what's poppin'? Jabari98 back once again for another Genshin Impact TCG video, and in today's video is pretty special, actually. On the screen you can see this person called Ace of Angels. I was actually in the middle of doing my TCG missions. My banner in game says something like, "Try and beat me in that new Genshin Impact TCG. You won't." And Ace of Angels, this random person that I didn't know was like, alright, bet. So after we had like a best of 3 set, I asked him if it was alright if I uploaded this set. And yeah, he said they said it was cool. They were cool with it. So I'm going to upload it right now. I'm going to upload the 3 games that we had as 3 separate videos, because I think if I uploaded them as like one long video, it'd be like way too much. So yeah. This video is gonna go up now, but expect 2 more matches with this guy or gal, who knows, later on throughout the week. And yeah, also before the match starts, I just want to say we hit 50 subs while I was editing this, and I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy. We're halfway to 100 subs. I'm trying to see if I can get to 100 subscribers before spring, before this next coming spring. So that would be very cool. So yeah, if you like the content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy it. But now, let's get on to the match. So, Ace of Angels, I might just call them Angels from this point. But yeah, they're using the classic Collei Aggravate team with Keqing and actually the Dendro Bird. This match was my first time actually fighting against it. I was interested in seeing like how good it was. I'm bringing my Freeze team with Mona, Ayaka, and Ganyu. So my opponent starts first, and my deck is basically just trying to like set up some either Hydro or Cryo summons with Ganyu's burst, and then just inflict as many like freezes as possible. While my opponent's deck, the classic Aggravate deck, the usual objective with that deck is to set up an Electro summon. It's usually Oz, and then try to inflict the Quicken status using a source of Dendro, which is usually either Collei's talent, or I guess the Dendro Bird can work here too. But yeah, my opponent uses Official's talent card to set up Oz, which is really good. Yo, Collei's talent card is broken, by the way. If you set up a Quicken with that card, it does so much damage. I've seen people kill a character in 1 turn with that thing. It is disgusting. But anyways, I set up my my Mona summon as well, like her elemental skill. And I'm just trying to see if I can get as many units on the other side of the field inflicted with like either Hydro or Cryo as possible, which is why having a summon is really good for guaranteeing you inflict something with an element at the end of the turn. So that's gonna come in very handy, because now Official and Collei are going to have Hydro inflicted on them. So I have my Ganyu ready to set up a freeze. So it's gonna be very good, very good. And I also have the I can't believe I keep forgetting this artifact's name, but in the TCG game, you basically get two elemental dice if you cause a reaction with it. Yeah, the Instructor's Cap, that's what it's called. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on my Ganyu since I go first this turn, because I know I'm gonna get more die if I cause freeze. And looking at what I have right now, it's like, should I cause a freeze with my charge attack, or should I charge up my burst with that Mona card and then use that to set up the freeze? So now I also have the Cryo summon, which is like Ganyu's burst ready. So that's gonna be like a lot of pressure. So now my opponent switched to Dendro Bird, trying to see if they can cause some damage, maybe get off a Quicken, which would be very good for them at this point in the fight, because that extra damage on on Dendro and Electro attacks really adds up. I know it's just +1, but it really adds up. And from what I've seen, like this Dendro Bird can hit pretty hard if you let it just go wild. And that was my first time actually seeing the Dendro Resonance card. I know it's good if you set up a Dendro reaction, but I don't know why my opponent played that if I switch to my Ayaka here, because they're not going to cause a Dendro reaction before the turn ends. Oh well, maybe I wonder if the card still works if Oz still hits the Dendro afflicted character at the end. Huh? Never thought about that. I might need to try that out myself. That could be interesting. But yeah, Ganyu's burst hits at the end. It does so much good spread damage. It's so good, so good. But yeah, that Oz hits and it chunks my Ayaka for 4. That was so painful, dude. So just trying to see if I can get some good dice rolls here for my turn. And it's alright, I guess. But the one thing I like doing with my freeze teams is to go first no matter what, even if like I have to sacrifice like a couple die. I always want to get the initiative on the following round so that I can like freeze my opponents. And you know, having a Catherine field card so you can like switch characters without ending your turn is like very useful for that. That's why I think Catherine's like one of the most like slept on like field cards you can have, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm debating whether it'd be worth it to switch to Mona to get the freeze on Collei, because I don't have Catherine ready at the moment. So it's just like I can't just switch to her for free. So I decided to use my my Paimon card to get some more energy going for my team. I get some more dice going for my team, like for the next 2 rounds. And I kind of forgot what I'm about to do here. Yeah, I decided to just hit Collei with the elemental skill because I just didn't think it would be worth it to switch to Mona and they just see that and just be like, oh, I'm gonna just switch to Official or my Dendro Bird and just not, you know, get frozen. But yeah, they take out my Ayaka, and that's fine. Because I decided to switch to my, I think it was my Ganyu? No, I've switched to Mona because I'm like, okay, let me just get this freeze and take out the Collei. Wait, do I end the round? Yeah, I end the round here. I don't know why I did that looking back, because that was like a free kill, to be honest. My opponent easily could have just thrown out Collei burst and really punished me hard for that. I actually don't know why. I actually don't know why I didn't just attack the Collei there. That's kind of weird. Looking back on this, I really don't know why. But yeah, I mean, I ended my turn first, so I can actually go first this round. But I still don't know if that'd be worth it if my opponent got off that quicken at the end of that last round. So I think that was a bad play on my part. But let's see here. My Mona's out, and I figured I'd just get her elemental skill out, you know, just to have a summon out, as well as like reducing damage by 1. My opponent switches to Official, but I don't have Catherine yet. It's taking a long time to get Catherine from my deck, so I can't just switch to Ganyu and freeze the Official, which is really annoying. I have 2 Catherines in this deck, and yeah, I still haven't pulled one. It's really annoying. But I just decided to just do with what I have. And I used that Paimon card to get 10 Omni die. And I just try to deal some damage to Official. Because I figured I might as well just like hit, I guess, Official with my burst. This is actually my first time using Mona's burst with her talent card, so I just wanted to see what it would be like if it was even worth it. But yeah, Mona, like for all the catalysts, characters, they don't deal a lot of damage if you, like, unless you have a weapon equipped on them, they don't deal a lot of damage unless you trigger reactions with them, which I guess is like the way they were balanced out. They were balanced out in the TCG, I assume. So yeah. Mona's Burst hits for 4 with the talent card equipped, which is just barely not enough to kill, but just debate. So I think at this point in the battle, I switched to Ganyu. Yeah, I switched to Ganyu. And I'm like, let me just hit up Fisher with the elemental skill, and that will kill, because it deals double the damage from because of Mona's Burst, I think. Yeah. And also because Fish was at 1 HP, so you know that was gonna kill regardless. I get that 1 elemental die from triggering the freeze reaction, but that doesn't really do too much for me, so I just played on Mona, but it's really not gonna do much. And I just decided to end my round. But at this point, my opponent played the Wangshu In. Is that what it's called? The Wangshu In? It heals for 2 at the end of every turn. So my opponent's trying to see if they can get some sustain here. I'm really surprised my opponent didn't throw out Collei's Burst at this point. Looking back, I'm really surprised they didn't use Collei's Burst. Because if I remember correctly, like, they would have gotten like some type of quicken off at this point, right? Or did they get a quicken off and I just haven't noticed? I don't know. It's late at night. I haven't noticed. I haven't been resting properly these last few days because of the winter storm in the U.S. It's been pretty chilly. Even for my taste, as someone who likes the cold, it's been way too chilly for me. But yeah, my opponent finally gets the quicken going. I think they would have had it sooner if they used Collei's Burst, but hey, better late than never. That extra damage is going to add up quickly. Except I'm now going to show why I love Ganyu so much in TCG. This beautiful spread damage from her Frostflake arrow hitting multiple targets at once. It is absolutely disgusting. And with a bow equipped, it just does way too much damage. And so I use Ganyu's Burst here for that extra bit of spread damage, and the Dendro Bird goes down, and Collei is at 1, meaning that no matter what happens at this point, the game's over. So I just decided to end my turn, and yep, that's the game. So this is a pretty good one. I'm really not sure. That one turn where I decided to end it early even, I'm really surprised my opponent didn't throw out Collei's Burst there. Yeah, that was a little flub on my part, but my opponent kind of flubbed for not using Collei's Burst, so that was the first match that me and Ace of Angels had. So we had 2 more matches after this, and the third one in particular, I showed off some pretty cool tech with Sucrose and Jeans, so tune in for that when that one comes out. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and please comment down below if you guys like this post commentary type of thing for Genshin Impact TCG videos, where I can improve on them and stuff like that. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.